Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and we just retook Weathertop, so let's see what Candate has to say.
What do you need?
Do not concern yourself with the orcs that remain. This is far removed from the Southlands. They will dwindle and become only a small danger to travelers throughout the Lonelands. We have won a pivotal battle, my friend. You have earned some rest, I think, and a great threat posed by these orcs is now finished. Now, let me aid you in your endeavor to find Radagast the Brown. So let's get our armor here.
What do you need?
And this is level 20 armor, so let's see. Well, obviously the shoulders are improving, seeing that I just worked that up with a... see, that is... I'm just trying to see if there's anything more obvious than the shoulders in there. Let's try the trousers. Yeah, it looks like the trousers are the best bet. Out of curiosity, how does that look like? How does that look? You're kidding me. I managed to track Radagast south of these. There I met friends, the Aglain, who make some ruins here in the Lonelands their home. They are a solitary and quiet people, having shunned societal obligations for a simple life eked out here. The few that do venture towards the more civilized areas of the world are still different than most of those we've met. Because of their nature, they are truly wary of anyone who wishes to traffic with them or their allies, and it seems Radagast has enlisted their aid. Not only now, but at some time in the distant past. I fear that you will need to earn the right to speak with Radagast. I have done my part of what I can. My horse will take you south and west to the Forsaken Inn. So now we get to go to the Forsaken Inn.
How can I be of service?
So let's head over there. Oh, we can't argue with a free trip, right? Especially when it's a nice quick one. Alright. And let us head over here. How are we doing on our task board? No tasks done today, so therefore we can... Did we collect anything useful? Some blackened sword sheets. Some broken wooden maces. We have lots of broken wooden maces. We can do an entire... session on broken wooden maces. Alright, there we go. Oh, Destination Lonelands, yep.
Hello there.
Alright, let's first take care of these two tasks.
Won't you leave me to my misery? I'm sorry. Did you need something? It's a sorry day.
Yes, and this is 25 now, so obviously we have no trouble with having to hold back on experience any. And Candate is a good man who has taken a chance by giving us his word that you can be trusted. For his sake, and our continued friendship with him, I hope that you are worth the risk. We are simple people who wish to remain apart from society, but there are efforts that all must undertake to survive, and we will ask for your assistance to prove that you are worthy. Now, the entire point of all that is originally you're supposed to gain acquaintance status with them, and they dropped that bit at some point.
It's a sorry day.
You have toiled long, yes, an entire 10 seconds to explain things to the audience that we're grateful for what you have done. You appear to have had the best intentions toward our people, right?
Might I take a moment of your time?
You have been patient, Pineclaw. You must understand that we are solitary people. We hold our friends dear to us and protect them as we can. Radagast is such a friend, and here at the behest of our leaders to aid us with the terror emerging along slumber. Here he has taken the residence in the ruins of Oscaruth, the place we can call home. Notice this is a... That's technically a level 25 quest I just finished there. Alright. Actually, that's, I guess, another purpose of telling you to wait, is that it's possible if you came here at a lower level, you might not be ready for a level 27 quest. So that intermediate quest does serve as a nice bridging point, just in case you say, well, where's the next quest at? Well, it may still happen to some people anyway. He has taken residence in the ruins of Oscaruth and the place that we call home. You are welcome to make a journey there. The ruins are, and he describes where to go to see Radagast the Brown. But we can't do that yet. Well, technically we can, but it's level 27, so we might as well do quests here up in the Forsaken Inn, since they are level 23 quests. Now, first thing I want to do is to see if any of these items here are worthwhile. Oh, simple linseed draft potion. Well, sort of a useless one at this point, seeing that it's a max of level 20, and
Would you need something today?
I'm a few levels off of that. That's one of the troubles with the Lone Lands, is that the nodes go by the assumption that this is a level 18 zone. Why? Because that's what it was originally. Now it's a level 23 zone, but all the nodes in the area are still more consistent with the lower level area. Alright, so therefore let's see about this.
Oh, woe be me.
Sam Thistleburr? I do not recall the name. Of course, there have been more folk passing through here than normal. Usually there's a very few pressing towards the east or coming back from the city. The dark shadows have caused the land to stir in ways I have not seen through most of my time. Their rooms are freed. In other words, he didn't realize that he was holding them. Alright.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Alright, the supply card is a level 22 quest, so we'll take care of
Stay
that.
a moment.
The pottery shards, I guess we might as well take care of those.
I don't know if you can help
Goblin
me.
tabards, so it's a bounty quest.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Alright, well, we'll take the Radagast one off. There'll be a few levels before we're ready for that. There'll be lots
sorry to
and
trouble
lots
you, but
and
will
lots
you help
of
me?
quests around
Might
here.
I take a moment of your time? I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help
Yeah,
me?
I know.
Might I take a moment of your time?
It's just kill lots of goblins, kill lots of orcs, pick up shards from the
I
area.
don't know if
Kill
you can help
wolves.
me.
You don't want to
I'm
hear me
sure it
read
will do
every
no
single
good,
one of these,
May
right?
I speak with you?
And kill
Might I
birds
take
for
a moment
feathers.
of your time?
And
Hang
this
a
is
moment.
one that I almost never finish. And that's because he asked me to collect orc shields, and getting those orc shields is a real pain. He went through all the trouble to get here. And all the orcs that you need for this quest. Because if we go back to here, you'll so all the orcs I need for that, while there are one or two orcs down in this area that you may run into, all the orcs you really need are, well, way back up near Candace. And I really don't want to just travel all the way to Candace just for this quest. Alright, let's see. But what I will do is take care of this supply cart. And here it is, all in nice, not very good shape. And the cart has been looted and destroyed. Oh, isn't that wonderful? So all we have to do now is to find the driver. Now technically we are in the Midgewater in Breland right now. But the goblins here are level 23, in other words, a level consistent for the Lone Lands, rather than level 10 or thereabouts, which is more consistent with... Oh, alright, I can't examine a body in bear form. Rather than consistent with Breland, so therefore they count as Lone Lands goblins instead of as Breland goblins. So they count for all those quests I just picked up at the Forsaken Inn. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. And here comes the next one. You see that goblin up ahead, way up there, that's a Breland goblin up there. So you see we have all these Breland goblins nearby. Like that one, yeah, that's a Breland goblin. Look at level 10. Level 10. So we have all these level 10 goblins all around here. And we have this little pocket of level 23 goblins. So I guess that could have perplexed me in the same way as those level 55 ones, if I didn't know the reason why these were here, and that is they wanted a group of goblins to have raided a group that was coming in from Bree. Oh yes, find the owner of this pendant. Always a fun quest. So all these quests, okay, polished pendant, level 22. I think that's really should have been made a 23 quest, but that's... Well, actually, most of these are listed as 22s. But the wargs you do in the same area are 23, so sometimes their reckoning as to what's a 22 quest, what's a 23 quest is a little bit on the strange side.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Alright, well that took care of that.
I
And
don't
now he
know
wants
if you
me
can
to
help me.
defeat goblins in the Lone Lands. Pay no mind to the name of the inn. Not all who passed here never return. Only ones that stray too far off the road find themselves in the clutches of them goblins. Bloody-handed creatures, deserving of good beating those goblins. You're an able-bodied sort. Why don't you go and show those brutes they're not wanted here? The lands around the inn are just crawling with them. People scare easily, you see, with the goblins creeping up in the ruins, and yeah, so you just want me to kill lots of goblins.
Might I take a moment of your
She
time?
wants me to poison goblins
I'm sorry to trouble you, but
and
will you help
defeat
me?
news. Alright. So I think that's everything except for the, the Forsaken quest that he wants me to take. Actually, I think I have to take his quest just in case
I'm sure it will do no good. But may
I think
speak with
that
you?
at least unlocks the thing, though I really don't want to do it right now since that's a 3-player quest, but just in case I ever find myself needing to do that quest, I might as well make sure it's unlocked. Alright, now what I am going to do... Oh, first thing I'm going to do is set a milestone. Now I took the precaution of purchasing a second milestone, so I could use that as my travel milestone for now. We had a little bit of a sale. It was actually a 30% off cart sale, so therefore I got a couple of milestone things in order to work on that. Because what I am going to do is I am going to go up and get those orcs. I am going to try to finish that noble deeds. There are a number of times when I have failed to complete that particular quest, and the main reason is because... Oh, get out of there. I remember that, yes, that Shake Free does break me out of something like that. And if I don't plan to go into fights with stunners after it, then I might as well use it in order to break a net. I'm just so used to having to reserve those things for foes that do stunning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go up here, take care of a few orcs, finish the episode on doing that. Then we can go and take care of everything else afterwards. So I'm ignoring the goblins because the goblins don't drop the orc shields. We have to get actual orcs for that. Don't worry, I'll be taking care of those goblins eventually. You don't have to worry about that. I'm sure I still have an enmity of the goblin's deed that's... Enmity of the goblins too, yeah. Still have 27 more of those to worry about. Oh, where am I at right now? Okay, let's go up in this way. They have a large area that's highlighted, but it's really a pain. But finding them, I don't know, they're not really scattered on large an area as the map claims. Okay, well there's the river. Okay, so that goblin wants to die. Very well. We can oblige a goblin or two. Well, that's useful at least. That's trouble when you have so few attacks that are at range. Okay, well I do get boar legs and boar feet on that one. But I want to get the orcs. Where are the... I need to go east, east, east. Go east. Now, if I had more time left in the episode, I would be killing these birds and boars I see along the way. But I just want to get these orcs and get out of here. And here's the first of them. And now we're getting close to the area where there will have no trouble finding orcs. That's one, yeah, you see, now here are the orc camps. These should look familiar. Well, now why he has a shield, I don't know. Ah! That's my real headache, is it gets... I'm setting myself up all nice for it and then someone starts to attack. And that's why I don't like melee. Alright. And that's why I don't like melee opponents. Or melee classes normally. Alright, that's it for this time. I got my 4 orc shields, and we'll do the rest closer to the area of the Forsaken Inn. But that'll be in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays.